Imagine floating through space when you suddenly realize you can't remember how you got there. Then it hits you, everything around you is inside your head. This is the phenomenon called lucid dreaming, and once you realize nothing is off limits, flying through Browntown, exploring the 15th moon of Neptune, meeting 2005 Jessica Alba, and anything else you can imagine. And the best part, anyone can do it. So what will you need to get started? You do not need any expensive tools. You only need a few simple habits. A dream journal. Keep a notebook or your phone next to your bed. As soon as you wake up, write down anything you remember from your dreams. Even if it is just one image, one emotion, or one sentence, write it down. Alternatively, download the app called Lucidity, which has an inbuilt private dream journal function. This trains your brain to care about dreams. Over time, your dream memory gets stronger. This is important because if you cannot remember your dreams, you may have lucid dreams without ever knowing. A regular sleep schedule. Lucid dreaming works best when your sleep is not too chaotic. Try to sleep and wake up around the same time most days. You don't need to be perfect, just aim for enough sleep. Also, the more predictable your sleep is, the easier your sleep cycle is to analyze. Most vivid dreams happen later in the night, especially after several hours of sleep, so if you're always sleep deprived, it becomes harder to practice. Reality checks. A reality check is a small test you do during the day to ask, am I dreaming? The point is not just to do the action. The point is to seriously question your reality for a few seconds. Good reality checks include, look at your hands and ask, am I dreaming? Try to push one finger through your palm, look at text, look away, then look back and see if it changes. Pinch your nose and try to breathe through it. Check the time, look away, then check again. In dreams, these things often behave strangely. Your hands may look odd, text may change, clocks may not make sense. You may be able to breathe even while your nose is pinched. Do reality checks several times a day, especially when something feels strange, emotional, or surprising. Patience. I want you to remember lucid dreaming is a skill. Some people experience it quickly, while for others it could take weeks, even months. Do not treat failure as a problem. Every dream is progress, even if you don't remember it. Now let's go over how you can experience your first lucid dream. Step 1. Choose a dream sign. Look at your dream journal and choose one common thing that appears in your dreams. For example, if you often dream about being at work, choose work. If you often dream about being stressed, choose stress. If you often dream about being embarrassed or humiliated, choose embarrassing. Now make a rule. Whether it's in real life or a dream, whenever you see your word, you will perform a reality check. This is one of the fastest methods for someone to realize they're dreaming. Which brings me to step 2. Prepare before bed. When you are ready to sleep, do not overthink it. Lie down and relax. Then repeat a decided phrase to yourself, such as, I will remember my dreams. I will stay calm when I become lucid. Now this might feel silly, but you're trying to convince the part of your brain you don't normally control. Then imagine a recent dream. Replay it in your mind over and over and change only one thing. Imagine yourself noticing that it is a dream. For example, you are walking through a strange hallway. You see something impossible. So you stop and look at your hands. You say, this is a dream, and immediately remind yourself to breathe calmly and touch the wall to stay grounded. This is like practicing the moment before it happens. Step 3. Wake up after 5 or 6 hours. If you're serious about lucid dreaming, this step is very powerful. Set an alarm for about 5 or 6 hours after you fall asleep. When it wakes you, stay awake for 5 to 15 minutes. Don't fully start your day, keep the lights low, and read through your dream journal. You want to only be thinking about lucid dreaming. Then before going back to sleep, perform last step again. Remind yourself, the next time I dream, I will know I am dreaming. Step 4. Re-enter sleep with one clear thought. After waking up late, you have an opportunity to enter a REM cycle, which stands for rapid eye movement, and is the time during sleep the longest and most vivid dreams is experienced. Your mind is also slightly more alert after waking up, which makes it easier to become aware inside the dream. As you fall back asleep, repeat a short phrase in your mind. Next dream I know. Do not force it. Let the words become soft and sleepy. You can also imagine yourself doing a reality check inside a dream. Picture the scene clearly. See your hands. Ask if you are dreaming. The goal is to carry this idea into the dream. Step 5. Notice the wrong detail. Now when you've prepared yourself, all there's left to do is to recognize the dream. Keep in mind, chances are it won't work the first night, but if you stick to it, I assure you it won't take long. So let's talk about what to do whenever you realize you're dreaming. The first few seconds are important. Many beginners wake up because they get too excited, so once you become lucid, do not instantly try to fly or change everything. First, stabilize the dream. Do one or more of these. In simple words, you need to connect with the dream, whether it's with touch, sight, smell, or taste. Don't try changing anything before the dream is stable, otherwise you risk waking yourself up. Even once you've stabilized your dream, don't rush into things. The key is to take it slowly, getting as much experience before waking up. So I wouldn't advise starting with something huge, like creating a whole city or changing the entire dream. Instead, do something simple, like talking to a dream character, or follow the dream storyline. You'd be surprised at your own creativity. Of course, these boring guidelines only apply in the beginning. Small goals goals that help you stay calm and build confidence. Once you've gotten better, you should always push your limits further. Step 6. Wake up and write it down. When you wake up, write everything down immediately. How you became lucid, what the dream felt like, what worked and what woke you up. Even if the lucid dream only lasted 3 seconds, count it as success. Your goal is to convince your brain that the experience you just had is important. At first, your objective isn't what you accomplish within the dream, but that you trained your mind to wake up inside a dream. That is the main skill. Once you have your first lucid dream, the next goal is making it longer and more interesting. This is when you need to remember, excitement is the biggest dream killer. So the trick is to use cheat codes, such as the power of doors. Instead of trying to make something appear in front of you, use expectation. Say out loud, behind this door is a beach. This is one of the fastest and safest ways to navigate or completely change your dream. But if you want something a little more flashy, you can always ask the dream itself. Imagine the dream has its own AI and you're Tony Stark about to build another project. Say out loud, give me some juice, and the dream might respond as a place, a person, a sound, or a sudden change. Lucid dreaming is not about perfect control. It's about awareness. Your first success may be short. Your second may be clearer. Your third may last longer. Every attempt teaches your brain what to notice. Keep your dream journal, do reality checks with real curiosity. Use the wake back to bed method when you can. Stay calm when it works. The moment you realize this is a dream, you've already succeeded. So like and subscribe if you want to learn more, such as entering a dream without ever falling asleep. Thank you for watching and stay curious.